Alright, we're here at Camp Frank Merle. We're heading up to Cooper Gap. I just got a heads up that the Rangers are up here with the road blocked. I think they're going to let you through. We're going to find out. So, got some motorcycles coming. And, yeah, I just heard some ordnance go off. So, they're doing some training up here, and might just hear some booms. To find out what's going on. Thought I'd run up here to Cooper Gap real quick, do a little hike up Justus Creek on the AT, so let's see what happens. And we just came through a line of about, I would say about 30 Rangers heading up the road here. At some point, they will probably duck into the woods. I don't know if they'll come up to Cooper. To be honest with you, they probably have trails up here that we don't know anything about. So at any given time, they could duck into the woods on a trail or just bushwhack. I mean, they've got to train for all of those scenarios. Okay, we're at Cooper Gap. There's Cooper Gap. We got our ranger guys over here. I would assume he's waiting to pick some folks up coming up the hill. Fell on motorcycles there talking with him. We're gonna head up to Justus Creek, maybe Devil's Kitchen. I'm not going all the way to Gooch. Just wanted to come in here and check out the new reroute. It's been a while since I've been this way, not since my section hike. And so technically this will be a little part, wherever the reroute is, will be a section I haven't done yet. So we're about 4.5 miles from Gooch Gap. Like I say, we won't go that far. Just gonna go in, check out the reroute and come back. So right as you're coming in, maybe 1/4 mile up, come to this huge rock. Some of that rock tripe, I think is what it's called. That stuff has a consistency of fabric. It's really kind of strange. It's almost like you could sew it together and make something with it. It's kind of windy. The forecast had called for rain today, and then that backed out when the storms all moved out last night. And then record heat is expected in the city. And I heard on the news on the way up that they expect maybe pop-up showers this afternoon. We have it kind of overcast. They did get some rain here, obviously, the last 48 hours. The trail's pretty tacky. I mean, it's not moist per se, so which is nice. A little breeze, which I'm glad. Hopefully the wind will stay up a little bit and keep the mosquitoes out. Yeah, we could see this approaching a moment ago. You can already see evidence of trail work, back cutting and things like that. Looks like they did a little work here setting this stuff up. Well, I'm rehiking the last 1/4 mile because I left my phone at my Jeep, and which I mainly like having for GPS. And lets me know where I'm at using the Gut Hook app. Came back down, and Forest Service law enforcement was down here at the Gap. I was asking the guy how the hippies were doing. We have a rainbow family gathering going on over on Winding Steer Gap Road, which is over near Springer. So it's probably 10 miles or so. We're on the other side of a huge loop from there, and he said for the most part they're being behaved, so good to hear. Good to hear. Okay, sun's out a little bit, which is good. I think we're going to be in and out of it most of the day. We're walking still up the Gooch section here, Justus Creek. Got some back cut here. I don't know how much of this is on the reroute. I don't think I'm on the reroute yet. To be honest with you, I think Gut Hook's probably already updated theirs to the reroute. So, but a lot of this looks like it's been new or reworked, so maybe we are. So I passed a couple that I had passed making my trip back to the car. And they're on their way to Fontana, so they got 2 weeks. While we were talking, some big old woodpeckers were down back behind them. think they were the palatids, maybe. Huge birds. Looks like there were 3 of them, so just kind of odd. Usually only see one solo, but anyway, no way the camera would have got them. They were too far down, but it was a treat. We're still hiking this, what is no doubt the new section. You can see how it's certainly been cut in the last year or so. And if I recall right, when you leave Cooper Gap, we would have gone a little further to the right and had a bigger climb on the old section. Well, there's a marker, and there's some double track going that way, and there's some double track going that way. So could very well be that this is the old section of trail. In fact, I would imagine it is. You know, we can find out by going backwards on the trail and looking for a white blaze. So go back a little bit and see if we see a white blaze. Well, I didn't see any white blazes down there. I'd be one to bet the old trail went up that way, and that this is continuing the reroute. And it's fairly new. And that trail back there was beaten out pretty good, so I don't have a copy of the old map to know for sure, but looks like it was probably the old AT. Sun's out. Sun's out, guns out. Here's that double track coming back in. So, yeah. That's probably part of the old trail, I would bet. Merging here, and then some of this looks like it's been reworked. So it's hard to say if this is all old trail or not, but it turned out to be a beautiful day so far. Lots of sun coming through, and just nice day to be in the woods, although it's real humid. And we are diverging from the double track again, so they may have been finding places where they could get back off of that double cut or double track. Making our way through a laurel tunnel here. I knew there was one coming. At least there was on the old section. Some of this is kind of hard to tell how new it is, but I do believe it's somewhat new based on the back cut. But making our way down. This should wrap us around, I think, to the creek, but we'll see. Lots of planes and helicopters flying overhead, so must be some training going on. We saw those Rangers on the way in, so they're getting some substantial training in today. I don't know, that could easily pass for a trail. A descent right there, so I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just having fun trying to pick out old from new. This looks like old to me, but just by the age of the back cut. So maybe that's where they came together back there, I don't know. We can hear the creek if you listen. We're heading our way down there. We can see some beat out, maybe camping areas or something down there, so yeah, make our way down there. See another tie off right there. There's those folks I ran into earlier, I think. Yeah, there they are. Alright, we're down here at the creek. We're hanging out here at Justus Creek. These folks are heading for Knott. So they got a little ways to go. We're all taking a break here at Justus Creek. Came down the reroute, which was really nice. They left all this stuff here, so we still got the steps. Still got the steps up to the campground. So, campsites. Yeah, just kind of hanging out. So we got some rhododendron pods coming in, and over here on this side of the trail we can see some.
So go over there and have a look. Yeah, several in bloom up through here. I'm not going to go traipsing through there, but it's good to see. Beautiful. Yeah, it's kind of cool to see the rhododendrons coming in. I would have figured they would have come and gone by now, but to be honest, I'm not exactly sure what their timing really is. But all right, we're leaving Justus Creek, making our way up the steps, as you can see behind. Around here in front of us. Whew. Humid. More humid than humid. The couple was down at the creek with me. Said they saw a big rattlesnake. Asked if I had seen it. I said no. We weren't that far apart, so makes you wonder. They actually passed me when I went down that side trail. So, yeah. Timber rattlers often can be very, very quiet and just kind of sit there and not make any noise. I'd rather you just go away. There's no way the camera's going to be scaled correctly, but that is one large tree right there. Very, very big around. Saw a couple coming down. They're from Cherokee, North Carolina, and they in fact look to be Cherokee. They're headed for the state line, and they eventually want to hike all the way up to Virginia, so they'll be doing some sections, obviously another time, and making their way. So we talked a little bit about the Smokies and all that. They encouraged me to do that section, which I want to do. I just need to find the best time to do so. Still humid, whew, and overcast at the moment, and that comes and goes. We probably haven't walked 100 yards and here's the sun out again. So it's kind of where we're at. Moving on. I don't know how much of that you can hear, but it's machine gun fire. Rangers over there practicing. You can hear it just out in the distance. They've made their way probably over toward Hightower, I guess, maybe. It sounds far enough away that it's probably beyond Cooper, because I think we're pretty close to Cooper. We're getting pretty close. The whole world's coming to an end while I was up here. I'll get back to the old red, and old red might have holes in it. So we're back at our rock with the rock tripe. Big old boulder. Means we're not far. Alright, pretty much back here at the gap. Pretty good little hike, kind of short. Kind of nice to see the trail work that was done, the reroute and all that. Saw some sassafras, though I didn't film any. There was some out here. You can see some spots on the trail where some moles have burrowed under. There's some more back there. Yeah, we're back here at the gap. Yep, rangers are set up down here. Plotting and figuring on stuff. What they do. Yeah, so we're back here at the gap. You can see that's the way we went in, but I believe this is the old route. And I remember there being more of a climb, so it kind of makes sense. They actually split it off right here. All right. Justus Creek Reroute. Done. All right, so we finished the hike up to Justus Creek on the rerouted section. That was pretty cool. Got to see the rangers for a few minutes. All in all, a good hike.
awfully humid. Wasn't very long, not quite 5 miles, but it gave me some time out on the trail. Good day. Distant thunder, but didn't rain or sprinkle on us at all. Right now I'm just going to take this forest road around and maybe stop off at Rock Creek Lake. Just enjoy some riding on some forest road. And the last time I was at this lake, it's all snowed over. Everything was covered in snow. It's a beautiful lake. It was really beautiful with the snow all around, but it's really beautiful now too. Obviously plenty of fish out there, or some birds doing some skimming. Hear the frogs. I don't even know if the camera will pick it up. There's fish sitting right in there. Oh, several of them. Yeah, once you kind of get your eyes situated, you can see quite a few of them in there. I can get up on this log maybe. Yeah, there you go. See them moving around in there. Yeah. Oh, wow. Plenty of them. Kind of forgot all about this. This is a camping area, Frank Gross camping area. Fish hatchery. Recently somebody came in here and they shut down something. Vandals did, and killed thousands of fish. We're still trying to figure out who that was. It just shows you some people are just idiots, do stupid things.